What's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another movie reaction. Now this one, the timing. I think you guys know why I'm watching it at this time. Civil War from 2024, which only came out earlier in the year. I believe April is when it hit theaters, and I was actually planning on watching this one because I believe it's directed by Alex Garland, who also did Annihilation, Ex Machina, two films that I fell in love with. I haven't seen Men, which I believe is another one that's kind of divisive amongst a lot of people, and I heard this is a divisive film amongst a lot of people. But going back to the reason why I'm watching this now, if you guys watch the news, you guys know what happened over the last couple of days, and I can already feel tensions rising. Just online, I could feel the tensions rising. So I'm like, you know what? Let's put myself in some more fear. In the comfort of my own home, once again. I know I'm watching a movie, but this movie I heard has so many parallels to damn real life. So we're just gonna get into it. I'm gonna give you guys my unbiased opinion, as I am not part of any political party. This is not a political channel whatsoever. I don't lean to the left, I don't lean to the right, I'm not in the middle. I share a lot of different viewpoints from a lot of different people that I've talked to or heard over my years. So that being said, I will not silence your free speech in the comment section if you feel so inclined to, because I feel like you guys have not silenced mine. And I love that we are allowed to speak our minds here on this channel. At least if you guys are new to the channel, that's what I love, freedom of speech. And that being said, I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinions about this one, as I don't know too much about this film's premise. I did see the trailer. I do know that it has a couple of stars that I recognize, and I believe they're reporters that are kind of going from point A to point B, documenting what's going on during this quote-unquote modern civil war that divides Americans. So enough talking, let's get to watching. But before we do, if you guys want to show love to the channel, make sure to hit that big thumbs up. Consider subscribing today for more. Also, if you guys are watching this reaction on YouTube and want to watch the full uncensored cut, make sure to click on my Patreon link down in the description below, where you guys can join today for a 7-day free trial. Also, membership is less than a cup of Starbucks coffee, so consider checking out the Patreon, consider subscribing today. All right, guys, that being said, let's check out my first time watching Civil War. I actually forgot this was an A24 movie. I'm gonna try to get as cozy as I can during a movie like this, but I don't know. I'm sure I'm gonna be triggered by something.
We are now closer than we have ever been to victory. We are closer than we have ever been to victory. Some are already calling it the greatest victory in the history of military campaigns. Today, I can announce that the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great loss at the hands of the fighting men and women of the United States military. They will be welcomed back to these United States as soon as their illegal secessionist government is deposed. I can also confirm that the Florida Alliance has failed in its attempt to force the brave people of the Carolinas into joining the insurrection. Citizens of America, as we eliminate the final pockets of resistance, and God bless America.
Man. All right, that's our intro, man. Nick Offerman as the president, talking about some states being divided. By the way, I'll try to keep my chatter to a minimum of this one. I really want to let it all soak in, especially since what's happened recently. Damn. Tensions get high when the rations run low. It looks like they're promised some water that's not there anymore. Oh.
What?
You're Lee Smith.
Take this.
Oh no, I can't take this.
Take it and put it on.
Thank you so much.
Oh. Damn. I know when you hear the word suicide bomber, you think of people from other countries doing this shit. Domestic terrorism is a real thing. And everything goes quiet. Another thing I wanted to mention while it's quiet here is that is one thing, whether we're being shown the good or the bad, pictures and video reign supreme. That's how we get our information online. Oh, that's horrible. Dead bodies. But that's one thing throughout time, is that we've captured these moments with photography. Oh my God.
So, where you kids headed tomorrow?
They can beat us there?
I couldn't beat you in a brisk walk.
We're going to D.C., Sammy.
What?
I'm going to photograph the president. Joe's going to interview him.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. They literally see us as enemy combatants.
Not a single interview in 14 months. DC is falling and the president is dead inside a month.
Okay, so it's all press there, and it's a race to get these stories. How long is this shipping going on for? I didn't recognize a time, like as far as them giving a date of what year it is. Oh yeah, so she's been all over the world. Oh geez. Yep, she's seen some shit. That'll harden you. Oh my. It is grotesque, like having your final moments captured like that. It is your job though. And on the flip side of the coin, man, other people get to see the horrific nature. So possibly it could get stopped, even though I know it won't. The WF.
What the fuck is that girl doing here?
She came over to the table last night after we went to bed. We got talking and wanted to tag along. Lee, you let Sammy tag along. You think he's gonna do well running for cover with bullets flying over his head?
They can hear everything. Damn, this is insanity.
President, do you regret any actions implemented during your third term in office?
I'm not gonna softball him, Sammy.
Third term?
Do you still think it was wise to disband the FBI? Sir, how is your policy evolving in the use of airstrikes against American citizens?
Now we're talking.
Airstrikes on your own people?
Any chance to refuel we should take?
Help you folks? Just looking for gas. Gotta look the fuel permit? No, we're actually just passing through.
Sir, if we pay, over the odds.
What's over the odds?
300. For half a tank and 2 cans?
300 buys you a sandwich.
300 Canadian.
Okay.
Canadian money is worth more than US money, huh? Interesting.
Hey, stretching your legs?
No, I just saw something from the road.
Oh my God. Girl, you better toughen up if this is what you want to do with life. You better get that camera out and start shooting.
How are they?
Looters. We've been debating what to do with them for 2 days now. Why don't you put us and them out of our misery? Make a call. I'll put rounds in them right now. Flip a coin if you like.
I'd like to take your picture.
Where do you want me?
Between the two.
I didn't take a photo. Like, why didn't I just tell him not to shoot them?
They're probably gonna kill them anyway.
How do you know?
He doesn't know, but that's besides the point. Once you start asking yourself those questions, you can't stop. So we don't ask. We record so other people ask. What happened back there is nothing in comparison to what we're heading into. You need to understand. Holy shit, she's crying.
He's right. I won't make that mistake again.
I've never seen a character like this from Kirsten Dunst. She has me convinced, man, that she is hardened. No emotions. which you have to be in a job like this as a journalist, you know? Especially in a civil war, a modern civil war.
Lee's lost her faith in the power of journalism.
I can't answer to that, Sammy. But I can tell you, this gunfire is getting extremely hard.
We're not going anywhere near that in the dark.
But sun up.
If they're still at it, we'll take a look.
Almost like storm chasers, but they're story chasers.
Prep the smoke! Get out of here! You gotta move!
You got that death pick right there. That shit is scary, especially when they switch frames to the actual shot that she's getting, whether it's color or black and white. It definitely invokes like a sense of dread just in me. Just once again, these are tragic moments captured in time. These guys are moving like military, so I wonder if they're ex-law enforcement or...
No.
Such a weird place to put a song. Okay. I ain't trying to boogie. I'm in fear right now. Alright, so these guys are in army fatigue. Damn, there's something about a body getting shot in slow motion like that. Thick. So I'm to assume that nobody can work? People are just trying to survive. I'm guessing. It's really hard since we're not getting much explanation of what has happened or why it's happened. We just know that it has happened. And I think for a while now, I don't know. Some parts of the country seem more affected than others. Okay, this looks a lot different than what we're used to.
Hey there, welcome. Feel free to look around.
Are you guys aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
Oh, sure, but we just try to stay out.
Try to stay out?
Stay out.
With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best. Well, let me know if you want to try anything on.
Thanks.
What does that mean, stay out? How are people not looting your area? I don't...
It's so weird. This place is like everything I'd forgotten.
I was thinking it felt like everything I remembered. Look at the tops of the buildings. Be subtle.
Unconditional surrender of the secessionist forces.
Okay, so this is how these towns stay safe. People guard them.
Nothing. No shapes, no movement, nothing.
That looks like a setup.
Should we keep going?
Shit!
Don't try driving on. This guy's a good shot.
Are you WF? Who's giving you orders?
No one's giving us orders, man. Someone's trying to kill us. We are trying to kill them.
You don't know what side they're fighting for.
Oh, I get it. You're retarded. You don't understand a word I say.
Guys, shut the up. I got good news.
Tony?
Oh, it's her homies.
Small world. Small world, my ass. They were following us. Did you tell them where we were headed back in New York?
Did Joe tell you where we were going back in New York?
I don't know, Lee. He was pretty drunk. When he was hitting on that girl, you got in the back seat. I'm done with Bohai. He's lousy company. He drives like a maniac.
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm going to your car.
Tony! Are you f***ing crazy, Tony?
This guy's a maniac.
Don't worry. I've done this before. Get in the door. Keep the car steady, Lee. Get it.
I gotta do it. What? I'm doing it!
Girl, you ain't got nothing to prove. Come on. You're just there to take the shot, man. Just oh, she did it really quick though.
See you in Washington.
That was kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of wild, but I wouldn't be doing that in these backwoods, man. You don't know what's around that corner, like he said. Even though you're going to the same place, I think they're only about 100 miles away. Still.
Relax, Lee. Just show you how fast you can drive. The girl's fine.
How the f do you know if she's fine? Can you see her?
Not a good sign. Oh man, is this the famous scene that we've all heard about? We've all seen in the trailer? Jesse Plemons? God, what a disgusting shot right there. Just bodies rolling down.
Wyatt, there's one hung up in there.
Hey! Hey, guys. Yes, sir. Those two guys over there, they're my colleagues.
What kind of colleagues?
Journalists, sir. We're passing through.
Passing through to where?
Charlottesville.
This guy's your colleague? This guy here?
Yes, sir. He's my...
That guy?
Sir? Just
what? Just what?
You know what?
What?
Just please.
Just please?
Sir, please.
Sir. Yes,
Just
speak.
Let me. We work for Reuters.
Reuters doesn't sound American.
Okay, it's a news agency.
I know what Reuters is.
I'm just saying.
Just saying, just what?
Well, you're American, okay?
Okay. What kind of American are you? Central American? South American?
Florida.
Florida. Central. What about you? Where are you from?
Missouri?
Missouri? It's the show me state, right?
Yes.
Why do they call it the show me state?
I don't know.
It's American. What about you? Where are you from?
Colorado.
Colorado. Colorado, Missouri. That's what I'm talking about. It's American. Who's this guy hiding over here? Hey, buddy. Huh? Where are you from? Can't speak? Are you mute? Can you open your mouth and tell me where you're from? Just make sure it's clear fucking English, okay? Where are you from?
I'm from Hong Kong.
Oh, China. China.
So just
What?
Just stop it, okay? Stop it!
Who the
Stop it! Who you think you are?
Yo! Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that scene right there, Jesus Christ. Whew. My fucking lip was quivering, and Jesse Plemons just brought this movie to life, man. In a terrible way with his acting. That's what I was waiting to see more of. The hatred. That's what I was waiting to see. Yeah, people were firing at each other left and right, but the veracity right now of the hatred that he had for non-Americans. That's what brings the realism to a movie called Civil War. Oh boy, you got me in my feelings right now. I was scared of that man. Shit. Ooh-wee. And that guy from China, he was probably knowing what was coming next too. That's why he was crying. God damn it. I haven't really felt an unsettling scene like that in such a long time. And I just, oh, girl.
I can't drive.
We can't stop. We gotta fucking drive.
Joe.
I can't.
He's been hit. He's bleeding.
As disgusting as it may seem, guys, that was the scene that I needed. You need scenes like that for the authenticity to feel the hatred of what is dividing in this movie, at least. And I'm trying to keep it, you know, movie sake, because it's so parallel to a lot of things that are happening right now. I understand that. We're not to this extent yet. But for movie's sake, I needed to see something like that and feel something like that. I was going to say, I haven't seen a scene unsettling like that since some of the stuff that I saw on Longlegs recently. That movie was very unsettling. I mean, he saved their life, man. He made it to Charlottesville.
The Western forces are moving into D.C. Earlier today, the government military basically surrendered.
DC's only protection now. A few do-or-die soldiers, handful of Secret Service. WF's gonna roll right in.
We are too late. We missed the story. And Sammy didn't even die for anything good.
So WF is Western forces. Okay. I know I'm catching that late, guys, but there's a lot to process in this. By the way, I know I haven't got to my review, but this movie is beautifully shot. Even though there's a lot of destruction going on, the colors are so vibrant. The copy that I'm watching is a 4K copy, but you know, you really get the scope, the magnitude of all of this beautiful landscape amongst all of this violent nature. This is so crazy. I'll be honest, this is a little more eerie than actually hearing the audio of the explosions and all that. She looks like she's over it. He really gets off on this. Oh, no, that's the shot. Looks like Lee's having a panic attack. Damn.
Close.
We got intel from the generals that surrendered yesterday. The president's right in that building. No capture. Whoever gets a gun to his head first.
Got the beast. 2 Suburbans right outside. The president's on the move.
Oh man, this could be the shot right here. This could be it. Oh, they're taking the president right now.
He's not in there.
What?
On me. Reporters moving.
Okay, Lee has a big hunch right now, and it looks like she may be correct. You would think they would move him underground or something before having him so exposed like that.
Secret Service Agent Joy Butler.
Drop it.
I'm unarmed. I'm here to negotiate the surrender of the president.
He's here.
We need a guarantee of safe passage for the president, and we need extraction to a neutral territory. We request Greenland or Alaska.
Gotta move, Sergeant.
Ma'am, the president is willing.
Gunner, point! Check!
They have shoot to kill orders, man.
I'm out! Reloading!
Man, this girl's getting so close. She wants to be in it now.
Oh, I'm out! Changing! Reloading! Prepping crash!
No. She got the shot. Her magnum opus. Saving your ass. You flew too close to the sun. That's what happened. I should have known that foreshadowing about if you get shot, would you film it?
Wait!
I need a quote.
Don't let him kill me.
Yeah. That'll do.
That's all he wanted? Don't let them kill me? Wow. What an abrupt ending, but I mean, it was kind of just the final conclusion, you know? Jeez, okay, guys, let's talk about it. That was 2024's Civil War. All right, Flix Talkers, so once again, Civil War. So glad I finally got to catch that one. Man, even though it is a movie, it feels kind of close to home, especially with what just happened this past weekend. So, let's get into it, all right? Once again, I'm not a political channel, but I'm going to let you guys speak your mind. I'm going to speak on the movie at hand. So let's go over this cast, starting off with Kirsten Dunst as Lee. I thought she did a fantastic job. This is probably the best role that I've seen her in. That being said, I haven't seen every single movie that she's in. We get introduced to her as a hardened journalist. We get to see her, not saying that she's at the end of her road, so to speak. I mean, technically it is. But we get to see that she's been in the shit. She's definitely seasoned, she's experienced, and she's ready to pass on her knowledge to the younger generation, so to speak, to this Jesse character. So we'll get into her in a second. But we have Wagner Mora, who I don't know too much of. He plays Joel. I thought he did a fantastic job in this film. Someone that said he got quote unquote hard when he saw the gunfire. I thought that was extremely funny. But he was someone that, once again, you know, liked to fly close to the sun, so to speak. But he liked to be into the action, right? He liked to be right there in it. Get the story, get the shot. You know, he was there, man. He was in it. Once again, I don't know how else to explain it, but he felt like a genuine person that was like, once again, these two felt like storm chasers, but they were story chasers, like I had mentioned. But I really believed his character, and that's what you want. You want believable characters. You want emotional characters when shit hits the fan, and shit did hit the fan for them in a lot of situations. Now, Kaylee Spaney, I believe is how you pronounce it, playing Jesse. Didn't know this character at all. Once again, really believed her as a young photographer, a young journalist, or someone that was really wanting to get into the field that Lee was in. She talked about Lee being an inspiration. I really felt that and I believe that from her, especially when she gets her first encounter with death, or at least people that are about to commit crimes, and she cannot fully commit to this job that she wants to be a part of, taking the shot as other people are taking shots at people. So you get to see the progression, especially in that third act. She's finally fully into it, which leads to Lee's death. So that's kind of very ironic and a very, just a twist of fate, especially from a lot of the foreshadowing that we got towards the beginning. If I died, would you capture it? She's like, what do you think? And then it ends up being Lee that gets killed and the shot being taken from Jesse. So I thought that was really interesting that they went that route. Also, Sammy, played by Stephen McKinley Henderson. I know I'd seen this guy before, so you guys let me know in the comments where he's from. But I thought he was really good. Someone that was seasoned as well, but was trying to get to an area and cover it as well. Just another person that was a colleague, and I think he did his job well. I believed everything that he said. I believed his mentoring, of having a bad feeling, not to do this or whatever, and I just believed him along the way. And he did save the crew when it came time to Jesse Plemons. Let's just get directly into Jesse Plemons. Jesus Christ. Even though he has a small cameo in this film, probably one of the long-lasting scenes I will get from this film. When someone asks me about Civil War, I'm going to refer back to that scene from Jesse Plemons that only lasts about 5 to 7 minutes, but it was the most impactful, once again, emotional scene. My lip was quivering. I don't know, all these feelings that I was getting of just, I was afraid. I was afraid of this man. And we're only seeing him on screen for about 5 minutes. What the hell? And he has pink glasses on. What? How can this man put me in so much fear? I love this guy. And I was introduced to him in Breaking Bad. But Jesse Plemons, man, fantastic. And I believe he also is married to Kirsten Dunst. Now, next cameo we got was Nick Offerman as the president, who we only get to see in the beginning and the end of the film. And, Nick Offerman is great at these authoritative figures. And even in that last moment, he was very, very weak. Don't kill me, And I believed it. Once again, small cameo, believed it. Believed his character. Now, the story at hand, that's where it gets a little jumbled up for me. I don't know too much of the division or why the division. I guess that's what lent kind of to what I said during the middle of this. Like, I really wish there was a little more explanation of how we came to be. I don't necessarily like these stories where we're just thrown in the shit. I'm not saying that we need an origin story or a separate story at all. Just give me a little backstory, of how we came to be. So it seemed like we've been in this muck, in this rut of a civil war for a while. I just personally want to see how we got there. Now, we focus once again with these journalists that are trying to get from point A to point B, I believe 500 plus miles, to get to DC to cover the president and interview the president. But by the time they get there, it's too late. And all of the mayhem that ensues. I would have liked to see more scenes like the Jesse Plemons scene. I wanted to see more scenes of hatred, division, especially since, we live in the, those of you that are tuning in from America. And I know I hate to speak, just like everybody that's following me or my subscribers are from America, because I know you guys aren't. You guys are from all over the world, just based on my, audience analytics. I can see that you guys are coming in from all over the world. But if you're in the U.S., you guys see the division every single day based on politics through Twitter, all over social media. Why wasn't it 100% displayed here in a movie? The Jesse Plemons scene is the closest that we got, at least for me, feeling it. Not even at the gas station scene in the beginning did I feel that. I wanted to feel a little more. The third act really ramped up, but I don't want that to be a deciding factor of why I said this movie is good or not. A lot of action in that third act. But let's say the 2/3 of this movie was very slow, drawn out. There was a lot of musical choices that I would not have gone with in these action moments or these moments of death. Wouldn't have been my choice stylistically. I did like that as we're along on our journey and we're getting a lot of action scenes, it keeps cutting away to the actual photography shots that they're taking. I like that perspective. You feel like you are a fly on the wall, or you are looking from the point of view of a photographer in those moments, as well as, POV shots, of third person shots, I should say, over the shoulder type of shots. This movie was very cinematically done well. I will say that. I know they shot this, or they showed this movie in IMAX. I don't know if it was, I'm guessing it was also filmed in IMAX. Because of that, I think that's the only way probably you can show an IMAX movie if it's filmed in IMAX. I know I probably answered my own question, but you could definitely feel it. You could definitely feel it in those wide shots, especially from military just flying overhead and whatnot. I don't know necessarily if I still would have wanted to see this in theaters. I felt it from my surround sound, all the impact of everything. I don't know if I necessarily needed to see it based on the outcome of what I saw, if that makes any sense. Because a lot of the firepower, it seemed really CGI. So I think if I saw that on the big screen, it'd be too noticeable for me. I like what I saw. I'm very conflicted right now. I'm very conflicted because this is a very good movie. I just wanted more. Alex Garland did a great job directing this. I just wanted more. The performances were fantastic. No problem with I just wanted to see more from the story. I wanted more emotional depth from some of the I wanted to feel the hatred. I wanted to feel American History X in Civil War. Is that so hard to I'm not going to complain. It was a good movie. So, all of that rambling aside, I think I'm going to give 2024 Civil War a solid 4 out of 5. I think this is a really great movie. I think you guys should check it out, especially in these times that we're living in. And then you guys can write about it on Twitter, like the rest of the world does. All right? You guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you guys did appreciate my reaction and thoughts along the way, please hit that big thumbs up. Consider subscribing today for more. If you guys are watching this reaction on YouTube and want to watch the full uncensored cut, because there's a lot I had to trim down for YouTube, you guys click that Patreon link down in the description below where you guys can join today for a 7-day free trial. All right, Flix Talkers, till next one, I'm gone. Peace.